is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to part 2 of our Eri-chan pixel art tutorials. So, I'm getting a bunch of these recorded in 15-minute intervals. I probably just did Muriel like 20 minutes ago. Hopefully you guys are appreciating it, and hopefully I'm able to record these in a fashionable time so that there's no, there's no delays in the tutorials or just in the uploads. Maybe I'll have some piggy in between, but I'm hoping to just have consistent uploads throughout the weeks leading up to May. So what we're gonna do is move up to the neck where we have this, I want to say 7 or so blocks high on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Okay, you know you're getting good at it when you can just count it from vision. But at the top right here we have it marked out, and that's where we're going to start from today. So all we're going to do is we're going to put 2 extra pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, like so. And I want to do the jawline so that we can connect it to that side, and then we can worry about building the face shape. So for this part, we're going to be just going down and to the right and then up and to the right. So I suggest putting your placement block to the right side each time, and you should be just fine. So starting off, we're going to go down and to the right 1 single, down and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me do it again. 1, 2, 3. Placement block on the end. Down and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2. Placement block on the end. Down and to the right 3 flat again, 1, 2, 3. Placement block on the end. Down and to the right 11 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And from there, we're actually going to start going back up now. So we're still putting the placement block on the end, but we're going to be going up and to the right now. 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 2 flat, and we're actually going to do that 4 times in a row. So this might overcross what we have over here, but that's fine. So 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. That's what we have right here. And 1, 2, that's 4. Perfect. So we already had 2 of them done, which is fine with me. We can just keep on following that that line and see where we have to go next. So let's put our block to the right over here, and we're gonna go up and to the right 1 single from there, and that's where we're gonna continue off to. Now in Mario's, I ended up just going back to the left side and working from there, but we're already on the right side, so I'm gonna just keep working where I'm at. So from this single, we're gonna keep on going to the grass block on the right side and go up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and to the right 2 singles now. 1, 2. Up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. Up and to the right 4 singles, I want to say. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason I got a little bit mixed up there was because there is some hair detail that I could be covering right now. I think we're going to save that for later, though, when we're doing all the lines in her hair and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure I do the outline first, and then we'll worry about the shading later. And hopefully that makes this as simple as possible, because there is a lot of different corners that you can get lost in, and frankly, I got lost in the time-lapse. You might see me backtracking in it in the recording, but let's just continue. So from those 4 singles, we're going to go up and to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 vertical. So placement block on the right side, and let's put a 2 vertical right here. 1, 2. Placement block again. Up and to the right 1 single. And now you see we have this 2, 1 right here. We're going to do that same pattern 2 more times. So we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical, then 1 single. 2 more times after this one. So let's just follow that same pattern. So up and to the right 2, 1, that's 1, and we need to do it again. So placement block on the top or right side. 2, 1, that's 2. Perfect. Let me just zoom out so you can see. So we have 4 singles followed by 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. From that top single now, what we're going to do is go to the right side of it and put an extra block there. And from that extra block, we're going to put 3 below it. 1, 2, 3, and 9 above. 1, 2, well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfect. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that sound effect. I just keep saying it though. So let's mark those 4 going down to come back to later, or the 3 going down, whatever we did. so we can go down later because that's for the hair. But what I want to do is the frame, so we're going to go to the 9 on top and continue working with that. So let's put our placement block on the top or left side now, so that we can go up and to the left. 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Delete the old blocks and then put a placement block on top again. Up and to the left, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5 vertical, we're going to go to the 2 bottom blocks right here and add an extra set of coal to the left of each. 1, 1, like so. And then on the top, we're going to put an extra placement block up here so that we can go up and to the left, 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So, rounding out the face is a lot easier than Mirio's because there's no spikes here, but it's just a lot of long planks. So we're going to go up and to the left, 9 vertical again. So placement block on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Placement block. And then delete the old one. Up and to the left, 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Placement block on top. Up and to the left, 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can see we're just getting really, really tall now. If you can see the thumbnail or the time lapse or whatever is a good image of the finished product, you can see where we're at in the build. We're going to start rounding it out and flattening out the numbers. So let's go up and to the left again. 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, and we're actually going to do that 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, that's 1. Let's put a placement block to continue. 1, 2, that's 2. From there, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the left, 1 single again. Up and to the left, 2 vertical again. So we're alternating now. 1, 2. And now we have a big stretch right here where we're going to go up and to the left, 11 singles. So placement block on top or left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, it's 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. I'll go back now and delete those extra dirt blocks just because it doesn't even look right, you know? Just takes up too much space. So we're going to delete all of that. And then we're almost at the halfway point. That's cool. That's cool. So from here, we're going to kind of flatten out the curve a bit. So let's go up and to the left, 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 flat again. 1, 2. Up and to the left, 1 single. And then finally, for the height of this arch, we're just going to go up and to the left, 2 flat again. 1, 2. So if I zoom out, we can just kind of see a clear picture of what we have going on right here. After we did that 11 single section, we just went 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And before that, we had a whole bunch of verticals alternating after it shrunk down a bit. If you need to replay that part, make sure you go back and get it correct because you don't want to mess this up. And just a little bit of a hint, or just a little note for later. About halfway through this 11 single, there is a part of her forehead that's going to connect here. We just didn't do that part yet. As we arch this back down, we'll double back and connect those pieces. So from this 2 flat all the way at the top right here, we're going to be curving back down. So put your placement block on the bottom side. And we're going to go down and to left, 2 flat. 1, 2. Down and to left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to left, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And then finally down and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. From that 3 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block right here. And we're actually, this isn't supposed to be part of the vertical. Instead, we're going to go to the right of it and add 16 blocks going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then, like I said, this is supposed to connect somewhat to this 11 single string we have right here. So all we're going to do is go down and to the right, 3 flat, and this should connect us to the wall. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now we have a bit of lines that do go inside this little fold right here, so we're going to cover that right now. So we added 16 to the right of this block, but above it we have this space starting right here on the right side, and I want you to put one piece of coal, I mean not one piece of coal, one piece of placement block, a coal after that, then 3 placement blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then a coal again. So you have something like this coming off of the 16 we just placed. Now you can delete those dirt blocks, and on the first coal right here, we're going to go up and to the right from it, 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to finish that by going up and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. Just zoom out so you can see it. It does kind of line up with the 2 flat up here, so that's how you know if you did it correctly. On this second single right here, we're going to go up and to the right 1 single from it, up and to the right 2 flat, so placement block 1, 2, and then finally up and to the right 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that we've created that bridge, we can go over to this left side where we have the 3 vertical right here, and we can go and start building the other bridge. So I want you to go to where we have the end of this 16, or I guess where it connects right here in this corner, and we're going to add 1 single to the left, and from that 1 single we're going to do a few things. First, we're going to go underneath it and put another piece of coal, and then 1 to the left of that, creating this backwards L shape, I guess. Let me just zoom out so you can see it. What we're also going to do is from that single, so this top one right here, we're going to put another 3 to the left of it, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And from those 3 to the left, first we're going to go to the first block in it, so this one all the way on the right side, and we're going to put 1 single above it. And then we're going to leave these other 2 for now, because once we finish the bridge, it will eventually connect back to this spot, kind of like what we did over here. So let's go to this 1 single we have at the top right here, and we're going to put a placement block on top, so that we can go up and to the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up and to the left 2 singles, 1, 2, up and to the left 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, up and to the left 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now if that's the highest point I want to say in the bridge, so we're going to start going back down with the curve. So let's put our placement block underneath it, or you can keep it on the left side if you had it on the left side. And we're going to go down to the left 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, placement block there, 1, 2, that's 2, down into left 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into left 8 singles now, so count carefully, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I had to double check. Now from those 8 singles, we're going to kind of just finish the bridge right here by going to the 4th last one, I guess. Let's start from the left side and count back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 1, so this 4th one right here, just zoom out so you can see it, we're going to put an extra 4 coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And then up into the right 11 flat, and we should connect to what we had waiting over there previously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Met at the diagonal. So now we're missing those lines that we have in this little arch right here, kind of like how we have these 2 lines over there. So where we're going to find them is on the first block all the way here on the left side of this 11 we placed, and the second to last block, which is this one all the way on the right side. So on this first block on the left side, we're going to go up into the left 2 flat, so placement block 1, 2, and then up into the left 1 single, and that's that. Very simple, easy. Now going over to this right side, the second to last block, we're going to put 1 coal on top, and then we're going to go up into the left 2 flat 4 times in a row. So let's put our placement block to the top or left side. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3, and finally 1, 2, that's 4. Perfect. Now I did notice that a couple of these things in the build I will have to go back and double down on later because there's shading to be done in them, but for now we're just doing a lot of setup and the outline. So we're probably not reaching back down to the jaw right there just because some background noise is about to happen, so I'm going to try and finish up a little bit more and then cut it off when I can. So after the 8 singles, let's go back over here. We're going to go down into the left 2 vertical, so place some block underneath, 1, 2, down into left 1 single, and then from that single we're going to put an extra block underneath it, and with that extra block we're going to put 4 to the right and 3 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right side, and 1, 2, 3 on the left side. And this is the start of Aries' horn, because she does have a horn on the right side of her face, but it's the left side because we're looking at her. So on this 8 flat, we're going to go to the right side now and go down into the right 2 singles. So place some block on the right or bottom side, 1, 2, and that's it for the right side. Going to the left side now, we're going to go down into left 1 single. So place some block on the left or bottom side, like so. Perfect. From there, we're going to go down into left 11 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we can split into finishing the horn detail, or we can go down and finish the rest of the face. I think we're going to show where the rest of the face goes at, but we're going to finish the horn detail today. So on this bottom block, we're going to add 1 to the left and mark it, so we can go to that later. But also on that bottom block, we're going to go to the right side and put a placement block on the right side. And from that placement block, we're going to put a coal underneath it and a coal to the right side. So we should have something that looks like this. From these 2 singles, we're going to go up and to the right 2 more singles, 1, 2, up and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2, and here comes the noise complaint, so I'm going to go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Sorry about the metallic clanking, can't do much about it, but we're going to stop there for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the tutorial. If you did, be sure to hit the like button or subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later.